Welcome back, everyone, to Deconstruction Simulator. And I'm just starting up from where we ended off in the last episode. So we've just done all the orders, and we've managed to clear a load of space off here. We've currently got a job up at the moment. Let's just have a quick look so I can show you on here. On the contracts, we're currently doing this one here. So we're going to get... We just need to destroy the house now. If I really wanted to, I could just pay for the wrecking ball. It's not that hard to take an house down. We took all the things we want out of there. We took all the windows. We took all the doors. We took all the furniture we want. So, yeah, well, we just need to go around with a sledgehammer now and then tidy up and come back with the rubbish. So, yeah, it says we've already took 82% of the house on that one there. And we get a clean-up bonus as well for doing it. We will do some with the wrecking ball. I just don't think this one's worth it. And because we've already cleared the house, we don't need to take anything with us. It is going to be just after 9 o'clock by the time we get back there. Hopefully, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I'd like to have this one done by. So we've already loaded everything in that vehicle. And if we quickly look at our tab, it does say we're going to get a £400 clean-up bonus on this job. So it's important we do it. And we just need to get the check mark on these two. So let me just run quickly 1 second, make sure I didn't leave anything in the house. I don't think I did. That was worth 50, that was worth 70. That one was worth 70 as well. Oh no, you was worth 100, we'll take you. We've got plenty of space. Let's go into the deconstruction mode. Okay, game's just going a little weird. Why are you not letting me deconstruct? No, I'm not going to worry about it. Couple of units in the kitchen, not really worth a lot. So let's go and start destroying. We could take a lot of the wood from here and panels. It might actually be a good idea to do and take all the panels. But no, let's just destroy an house and then we can get started. So I need my sledgehammer. And as you would expect, your strongest points are going to be on the corner. We want to take these corner parts out. I think that's got took out. Move along to the next one, and this is what we basically want to keep doing. Took that out, take the edge out. Should be one up this joining here. And as you see, it is starting to destroy the house. We could take this out first, which I might just do. It's just learning where the weak spots is. Okay, we took you out, and then we'll do the same on this side. Unfortunately, there's no upgrade for this hammer in the game, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, we took that out. Now, we'll pre-warn people, this game isn't optimised great. So as soon as the house starts to collapse, there will be a frame drop and there's nothing I can do about it. Even if you've got a powerhouse of a computer, you're still going to have that issue. I'm just taking away the roof part. I'm pretty certain this doesn't collapse very good. And then we just want to run around and collect all the rubbish eventually. Okay, took you out. Join in here. And then there'll be a join up the back here. Normally I would say go in the house and clear up all the floor tiles first. But because this one, I'm planning on taking all the rubbish with me to make some money. £25 a bag. If I can get about 8 or 12 in my vehicle, that's a nice amount of money to come on the next one. Don't know why that's not going. Okay, maybe there. Just trying to find where the joinings are, these planks. Okay, you're two broke. Gotta be one out there. Move to the corner. Okay, we broke those. Normally one just before the window. Okay, so what's holding you up still? There must be another joining somewhere in here. And I'm just trying to figure out, so somewhere around here. There it is. Just take out the joist between the two joinings and it comes down really fast. That one's already broke, and I can just about see the line on here now. Come up to the next joining. And the ticks we keep getting, all them sounds you keep hearing, it's because our stars are increasing. So now we've just got the mission for complete. Destroy everything in the house 100%. It is quite generous, sometimes you don't have to destroy everything. And there's going to be a joining here. Some of the internal walls are probably holding some of this up as well. Okay, next one looks as if it's here. If you do it from the inside, you have to deal with all the plasterboard stuff. If you do it from the outside, it tends to be easier to take it down. Okay, you're done. We've nearly made it all the way around the house. And then it's just the internal walls and the clean-up then. Where have we got? We've got a joist here. Most of that down. I missed one somewhere around here. Okay, let's get our bag out and start clearing some of the mess up. So yeah, definitely frame drops then. Not too much I can do about it, unfortunately. Why are you saying it's not full? No, it's definitely full, so why? Okay, so let me point. Oh, that's a bit weird. It's pointed over there and it was showing it here. Like I said, very early in its sort of early access. But yeah, it's just not letting me point it anywhere. And I'm sure the last patch said it had fixed this issue. So yeah, it's pointing it. Okay, as long as it's pointing it down somewhere. And if there is any planks that's still pretty good, we can always take them. I think I'm going to start putting some of this in the vehicle. Yeah, there's definitely something weird going on with placement. Now it won't let me interact with the door. Okay, just reloaded. Please let me open my vehicle. Okay. Definitely something going on very weird then. You're up that corner. Close to the wall as I can. And we can stack them too high. So I may be able to get at least another... I'll probably get 12 in here. Still fairly early in the day. See how close I can get you. I think that's about as pixel perfect as I'm going to get it. Put you up on there. I definitely want to be taking this chair because let's go back to my hands. I've had it out here since the first load and I've still never been able to take it back. Get that bag up first before closing. I just want to make sure the door's still closed yet. So I can put this chair here and then we might be able to put a couple of more bags at the back here. Okay, so let's... Now we've tidied up things a bit. Let's go inside the house with a sledgehammer. Let's try and take some of these floors up. So we're still only 39% demolished. So it's just a little less than 1% each floor's giving me. Okay, let's come into the kitchen to this part. It wasn't worth a lot, these units wasn't, so let's get them destroyed. Okay, we've got all the floors in here. You don't have to get every floor. I've probably got more than enough floors. I just need to take the walls down internal now. Okay, so that's been done there. Let's take the door frame out. And the joint behind it. That side seems to be done, so let's do this side. Okay, that's the part I was trying to get hold of. Okay, I've got one of the supports out of there. That's where everything went. Joining should be around here. And there's no damage in this game, so you haven't got to worry about the roof dropping on you. In real life, don't do this. And there's probably something holding up this side. Not certain. Ah, there's one joining in the middle here. Let's mount the roof down. Actually, my frames are doing pretty good. Not perfect, but definitely holding up. I thought there was going to have more of an effect than this. Especially when I turned on the game, it sounded like a jet engine, my PC. Up to 84% destroyed on the house now. Try and get this joist in the middle. Okay, a bit of a dip then. See if we can take this wall down. Up to 95, so we haven't got much left to do. There's one about here. And there's going to be one here. Okay, the frames definitely didn't like that one. And it has given us the 100%, so if we go into the tab menu now, it hasn't given us the clean up one because we haven't cleaned up anything, but everything else, it's given me the marks for, the tick marks. So let's tab out of that. Let's go back to our rubbish bag. Now, it was costing us about £20 in fuel here. if we can load this up with 4, 8, 12 bags, that's going to be £300. So depending on how many bags are left over, it could actually pay just to quickly pop back here for 20 minutes. And we don't have to do another job on this day. We've more than earned enough money to pay for the warehouse cost. Okay, another one full. Let's see if I can get this chair stacked on top of the other one. And if I could do that, like that, I can get another bag in here. So yeah, I think I might go back and collect another. Dump all this recycling off. We've already done the orders for the day. Then reset the day once we've cleared this out, close the job off, sleep for the night, and then we can start a day fresh without having to worry about it. So yeah. Let's switch back to my hands. So we should be back at the warehouse just after 12. Okay, just before 12. It's cost us about £20 a time, I think it was, with the fuel. And because this has got the side door, just take them out the side door, it's so much easier. We just do one more van full, that's it. And if we do have any space, we'll bring some of them planks back with us. We've got 2 more of these, and then we've got 2 of the furniture to take out as well. I think we've had a successful couple of days on here. And if you're looking for somebody that's just going to rush all the way to get in the top tier, I will get there eventually. I just like to take my time in games. So that was a very fast trip. Back to the warehouse, unload, and back here in an hour. We do have that board we could have took. I might just end up destroying that, to be honest. So I think in that case, if we just put all the rubbish down the left-hand side and then we'll see what's left over. And then it'll leave half the van for getting planks in. Because there's a lot of planks here we could take. Okay, another bag there. We haven't got too much left to do. Now that tick there is giving me the 5-star mark, so I could just leave now if I want. But I'm happy to take a lot of this wood. Get ourselves stocked up and then we don't have to do it for a long time. Okay, so let's go back to our hands. Let's see if we can get the bigger ones. It doesn't really matter if it's big, to be quite honest. Okay, we've got 8, and then we'll just load up the vehicle on the right-hand side. That's why I left all this space. Just make sure I haven't left anything else about I wanted. No. And I don't want people to say we don't leave the site clean by the time we leave here. So I'm just going to go around and pick up all this wood and then I'll bring it back. Okay, it took some time to do that, and again I had some problems closing the doors, but we've got a lot of wood there and the place is absolutely spotless. It is 2:30 in the afternoon, but that's fine. It's going to take us a long time to unload up all this wood. So we'll do a bit of a cut for that. We can take out these bags here. So we had another £100 in recycling there as well. So we're going to have a good day on the next day. And what I'm going to do is clear all this wood out the vehicle. And then bring you back before I do the report. But there's nothing else I can do on this day. We'll just close that contract now. So we don't forget about it. Complete the contract. So we get the full 645. We got the clean-up bonus. We could have a look at the other contracts. There's 2 rare. So the top one you can never do. But this one down here we could possibly do. Retrieve, destroy a couple of walls. Would take 2 days. You only get paid a little bit. But it is a rare client, so we could have some better items in there. How much do we need for the next permit? So we need another 3 jobs either way. So I'm thinking I want to take that one. They want all the premium stuff out the kitchen. No, this is the one I wanted. Retrieve a dresser, retrieve a display cabinet, retrieve a fridge, destroy a wall. Let's see how long it takes me to unload the vehicle, and I'll make the call on that one in a minute. But it's showing that on the following day, I'm going to get 1,119 on top of the money we've got at the moment. So we'll have about close to 1,500 on the next day. Yeah, it's going to take me a while to get all this out. So I'll bring you back when it's done because it's not going to be that exciting. Okay, welcome back. As you can see, we've got a lot of wood. It's all sorted out. So 1, 2, 3 are all the same types. Them are absolutely full to the brim. And these 3 are the same type as well. And if you look at the scanner, all the beams are in this side. All the planks are over this side. Now, looking at the time, it is 4 o'clock in the day, so I'm just going to call it a day on this. So, £350 we made in waste cycling today, and it only cost us £16 in gasoline, £50. So we made a nice big bonus. That's why it's always good bringing your waste back with you. And on this day, we made 1,403 in total. Fantastic. So, we want to look at contracts first before we look at orders. What contracts have we got? So the top one is always, again, one I can't do. There's a common and 2 poor. So probably going to be taking the common. Only 291 I'm going to get. Destroy a couple of walls. Retrieve a couple of items. And also take or destroy all these. So I can take all these items here. So we'll accept that contract. It is 60 kilometres away, which is a little bit of a distance. But we'll have a look at our orders. So again, go down to our wealthy ones first. So on this day, I have got no wealthy. So quality, rare pendant and common chair. Can never tell which one's better, rare or quality. And I'm trying to find something that's got the same. I think quality's going to be better than rare. So we'll do this one with the box because it's nice and easy. £43 minus the 5 off there is only 38. It's not a great profit. But it clears a box out so we can get more boxes in. Which are over this side. So it's box number 3 I want. And again, if you look at this one, it's only 58 in value. Let's go and close that one off. Let's see if we can be out the property by 8 o'clock-ish. Okay, there was another one up here we could do. Rare pendant light. Only 13. A common chair's 15. Now, I've only got one of each there. Would that even be worth doing? It would clear some space, but I don't think it's worth doing. Now, they went 11 lights for 198 and 8 common walls for 144. Now, if I do this order, it is a nice amount of money. But it would need a lot more walls, really, to make this worthwhile. What's the rare at the bottom? A sofa. 27 for a rare corner sofa. That doesn't seem like a lot. So, yeah, the orders are pretty terrible on this day. 52 for a bookcase. That would have been worth 100, if I remember right. So, a common client is basically giving us half price. I mean, I could do that. Let's go and do an order and see if we can get a light out of it. Sorry, a contract. And what do we want? Will it give me the options? No, it won't show me the contract until I'm off site. So let me just remind myself what I need to do, just so I know what to take. So we want to go into contracts. This is the one we've got. So we need to destroy 5 walls. So there could be brick walls there. So it could be worthwhile taking some brick pallets. And we could take a couple of boxes to take some small items. Okay, one of them seems to be sticking in the ground there for where we've moved this. So it's not liking the position. Just make sure nothing else is stuck under the ground. Maybe I need to reposition this. And let's take 3 of these as well. Okay, that was 4. I think I took too many boxes, but that's fine. Let's get out to the job site. So it was about 60, so probably half an hour to get here. Yeah, 30 minutes to get here. And 6 litres of fuel. So again, let's open up the doors for the vans. It's a little tricky to know how long this episode's going to be because I had some issues with where I had to restart. Turn the lights on the place. Come on, where's the light switch in here? Okay, here for some reason. Oh, and a back door. I haven't seen that on many houses. Making sure there was nothing out the back here. Now, this is not one I can take when... I think you can take the doors without getting in trouble, but I'm not going to do it. So let's just do what they want. So they want to retrieve a TV from the... Here. There's an outhouse as well. Now, it doesn't say anything about doing anything in there, but it might be nice to have a look and see what's in there. What else do we need? Living room, we need the dresser, and we need to take or destroy the sofa. 375, and you want me to destroy it? That's not going to happen. I'm going to be taking that one. Again, 30-minute trips, I'm okay to do multiple. We do want to get some of these boxes out. Probably worth having a look at what material the walls are as well. And I think I did leave the last pallets in the recycling area. I did forget to take them out. Just interested in what's in here. So there's a stash. Now, I don't know if I can take this stuff or not. One way you can tell... Oh, no, I don't want to... is pick up an item. If you're not sure... If you get a penalty like that, just pick it back up and put it back out. So we know nothing in here we can take. But it's always worth checking. Now, I don't have that penalty until I actually drive off with it. And you want a unit from out of here. What do you want? Retrieve a wardrobe from the hall. That's going to be this nice fancy one, isn't it? Because it's saying it's a premium wardrobe. Yep, that's the one. Let's take this one apart. Let's give it a quick open up, make sure there's nothing inside. No, it doesn't look like it. And because it's a premium, there's going to be a lot more screws and stuff than the standard wardrobe. And I didn't upgrade any of my tools. I did forget about that. But it's the next day when we're going to have quite a bit of money. So I'll probably do the toll upgrade on that day. I would like to keep a couple of thousand just so I can afford the next permit as soon as it's available. But yeah, this is very fancy, mirrored doors and everything. But immediately we've made our money from here because we've just got a £375 sofa. We'll probably get 300 on orders for it. So just because the contract says it's only worth a couple hundred, still take them, because sometimes the loot inside can be really worth it. Now, I don't know if this game has certain contracts locked behind other ones. If it doesn't, I hope they do that sort of thing where you've got to take a low-paying one to get the reputation to get another high-paying one. There's one on the other side and one at the top, isn't there? Yeah, quite a lot of these little notch things to take out. And then the 4 legs. Brilliant. That goes into their van. And then we'll have a look at what else they want. Because we haven't got to do too much with this one. It's just destroy a couple of walls and take and destroy a couple of items. That's it. I am glad that they give you the option of whether you want to destroy it. And there is a clean-up bonus as well by the looks of it. So let's have a look at the contract menu here. So you want a dresser from the living room. I need to retrieve this one. So that has to go in their vehicle. So that's probably going to be this one. Well, we're in the living room and it's the only thing I can see, so yeah. Either way, we're going to have to move it because the wall behind we've got to destroy. And he's going to destroy this if we don't take it down. Definitely dismantling things does get a lot easier when you get the faster tools. And I really do like the simplified mode. And then it looks like there's 4 screws on each side as well. Okay, 2 more screws on the backs. And it looks like 2 more things underneath as well. Brilliant. Just say it's a common. Yep, that's the one they want. You can tell by the little symbol at the side of the messages up on the top left. Okay, they want something from the bathroom, so let's go into the bathroom. What do they want? Oh, that's just destroy walls. So I think we've done all their missions. Let me just make sure. Yeah, destroy walls. So it's just these down here. Take or destroy a washing machine. We'll take it. Take the toilet. Take the water heater. And take the light. Small circle light. That's a bit of a mouthful to take. Now, we might not be able to get the washing machine in this load. But it is only 30 minutes and 60 kilometers away. So I'm not against coming back. See if I can rotate you into a better position. Okay, what else was it? The water heater and the toilet, wasn't it? And then the light. Toilet first. Apparently we don't have to disconnect the toilet, so that's nice and easy. If we turn you on the side, can we get you up the back? Looks like we can. That'll do. Water heater. That's going to be you. Trying to see if I can get next to the washing machine on the sofa. Now we did a green there. Oh, that's perfect. Bounced around exactly where I wanted it. And this is going to be the light it's wanted me to take. Very fancy there. That was a nice, easy one to take down. I'm just looking for a green state somewhere. Okay, maybe... Okay, the door's still closed, so that's good. Now, sometimes it's worth asking you the question, is it worth coming back? Is it going to cost me more in fuel? Now, there is going to be some debris from the walls we destroy. So, yes, in this case, I think it is okay coming back and doing a second trip on this one. So, again, just double checking. So, yep, we've got all the bonuses, so we get an extra 120 plus the value of all the items we just took. So all we've got to do is destroy 5 walls now. I wish you could escape to get out of that one. So again, I think I'm going to take the walls. At least then it will show us what the material is. It's brick, right? So I'm glad I bought those brick pallets. I don't know which way the van's coming in from, so we'll put them over here. And these two as well, so... I'm assuming this is just going to be the same sort of wall. Yeah, it's turned white now. Oh no, it's still brown on that one. And I think I did have an order for a wall, small piece, and I think it's these ones here. We've done those. Let's do the walls inside. We don't need to take the back walls off. No, we can take the door because we've got to take the wall down. That's it. 2 it, and it takes the side off, and then I can just pick up the door. Doubt there's any way of me getting a door in there, so I'm okay with that. Just put you over this side for the moment. Leaves me to get behind here. And these are nice and fast to take off. I don't know why more people don't do it. People I see, they all ignore those, and then you have orders that's asking for them. And we've got another one here to take off. Might just take some of these small ones off because I've never done them before. Is that showing up as a big one? I wasn't expecting that. But that little tiny piece is just give us a massive board. That one's a bit strange. Now the question is, what sort of board is this going to give us? Is he going to give us one with a doorway in there or not? No, it's just a big one. Don't think they thought that thing through very well. So all we need to do is take down the walls, Clear up our mess as well. Which is my dustbin. But my dustbin was on 3, yep. Now, we do have to be careful here. We'll have to get the walls down this side because I don't want to destroy that sink unit. Is there anything to take one of these containers back with me? Pans was 15 if I remember right. Knife block was 15 as well. Mugs aren't worth a lot. So there's not a lot of small things in here. But you don't get penalised for taking them. Now these hippos, no, I don't want to be in that menu. I want to be opening the doors. If I remember right, those hippos was worth quite a bit. Okay, we've not come across that piggy bank before. That door was to go outside. So not really a lot in here. And it's not telling us to take these lights, that's why I've not took them. Let's try and fill up one box at least. To go in this trek back to our unit. Again, the lights have gone a bit dim. Lighting definitely needs to be improved in this game. Okay, so you're going to struggle to go on because of probably the toilet, if I had to guess. Let's try and see if I can rotate you around that way. No, that's not going to go in there. We'll take it the next trip. Let's just dump this stuff back. We've got no recycling, it's just stuff out the back door. Let me just put these away. So we've got a lot of common stuff at the moment, so we desperately need to be doing orders. Small ones can come to the front. Put you in one of the back spaces because you're big. Let's travel back. Should be back there by 12. Yep, just before 12 o'clock we're back. So we could get all the boards in. I think I'm going to do that now. Bit difficult to get in here, so I'll bring you back when I've got them all in. Okay, it's taking a bit to get some of these in, so what I'm having to do with some is rotate them around that way. Then the green state, especially with the bigger boards underneath here. And then I've got to make sure the doors close every time I put one in there. So we've got a door to do there and then all this stuff. So let's take the pallets in. Because that's the next thing I'm going to be wanting to do. Put you by that wall. Put you by this wall here. And there's nothing in the area here, so I can put one out here. Gonna struggle to get all three of these in the vehicle at the same time, I think. But we'll give it a try. So this one is going to be number 5 for the chisel. See if we can put our light on just so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm not certain why. Maybe I'm too far away or something. Yeah, it must be that. Try and get a bit closer. Okay, let's put them away. Let's take this layer of blocks out. Okay, didn't fall onto the pallet as good as I was hoping. Ah, it's because most of the wall's still standing at the top. But we didn't damage anything, so that's fine. Have I got one more brick somewhere? Brilliant. One pallet done. With all them boards at the bottom, I'm expecting I'm only going to fit 2 in the vehicle. If I'm lucky. So put you up to the back and then I'm going to need you... Okay, so it's going to be turning it that way, I think. Yeah, definitely not going to get one on top, but I could probably get one lengthways. Yeah. And I'm okay with the rest of the stuff on this side going. That's an easy way to do it. I am going to be needing to take this concrete post out. Okay, bag full. Put you down here for the moment. And those are good bricks, that's why I can't pick them up. Okay, let's try this and see if we can get a better job on this side. So number 5 is 1 o'clock. And I think that's what stopped them all falling the last time, is I didn't take all the plaster off them. Or the mortar, shall I say. Okay, let's try it again. From the outside. That was good enough. Doesn't have to be perfect. There's enough loose bricks to fill the pallet. We are already up to 4.5 stars. Again, just putting it in that way. Might be able to get the rubbish bag down the back. Does look like there's enough space for it. Moving some of these tubs out the way. Is there a side door? Might be able to get through the side door. No, don't think I'm going to get one squeezed up here the way I've got them bricks. Okay, where did the rubbish bag go? Let's try that now. Good work. I've made more space for it. And the door's still closed. Brilliant. Can this go on top of the bricks? Definitely can. We'll get another rubbish bag or something. Let's finish the rest of this brick wall off. Okay, let's just check our mission, make sure I haven't missed anything. So the living room, 111. Just it wasn't showing up on this side, so I was a little bit worried. So if I come out of that menu, take or delete, destroy the sofa is no longer in green. But it's still counting on here, so that's the most important. It's saying something's not destroyed yet, which is going to be this bottom level here. So we just want to destroy all these with our sledgehammer. Now that's counted as broke. Just want to break some of the full bricks without destroying the floor, which is easy sometimes than saying. Definitely damaging some of the floor. Yeah, I was a bit worried about that. I should have just left the bricks or took them outside and destroyed out there. We're learning for next time. No, we don't actually have to do that for this mission. It's just clean up. So let me just take these bricks out and destroy them. Okay, so we've tidied up all our mess. Broke down all the bricks that was out here. Took all the tubs back with us, so it's just we need to come back for these two. And I think it is going to be worthwhile doing that, to be honest. Shame about that £50 penalty. I should have just brought the stuff outside. I knew it was a bit dangerous. But we think we've made enough on here with all the stuff we've took out to be able to cover that damages quite easily. So yeah, let's run back to the... Nope, don't want that. We want to close these doors. Get back to the store and then back out here. And then we can close the contract. I could leave the brick pallet, but I think brick pallets are like £90 each or something like that. Depending on what sort of customer buys them. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with that shelf, so I'm going to have to move it. Everything's sinking into the ground. So warehouse, edit mode. So this is the one that's causing the problem. I think I'll just put it across this way here. Yeah, I think that will do. Hopefully our stock's not dropping into the ground anymore. Now, there's definitely some sort of issue. I've never seen this one before. Yeah, it definitely looks like the old unit's in the ground because you can see only a partial part at the bottom. Do with not having to deal with this, to be honest. Okay, so the only other option I've got is move you over. I think the old shelf's just bugged. Yeah, it's still sticking in the ground. The only other way I've got of fixing it is probably sell the unit and rebuy a new one. Not something I'd really want to be doing. Because I don't think I'll get the cost back. So can we actually sell anything? Well, I can store it, I think. It says you must clear out the rack before you can store it, but the problem is it's stuck in the ground. I can't actually see what's on the rack. Put it on the concrete over there. So I think this is what the issue is. There's some pallets on this side I can't get to. Because it's not showing me as if anything's been on the rack. Okay, I'm just going to have to save and reload and see if I can fix it that way. No, it's still stuck in the ground and I can't figure out what's happening with it. This doesn't have the same issue, being in this spot. So it's something about the rack in itself. Okay, I can't figure out how to fix that shelf. It's saying there's something on there and it must be something under the ground here. So I might have to wait for a patch to fix it because these, you can see where the bottom of the shelf is by looking at the brick pallet. But there's nothing I can do. I'm just going to have to put the brick there and hope I don't lose it. I'm pretty confident if I put... You full? Yeah, you're full. I'm pretty confident if I was to maybe put the racking on this space, it won't allow me. I'll have to put it in a bug report for that one. This is a bit of a weird one. Okay, where was we putting the walls? All the way up in the corner here. Okay, I've put all the walls away. We've got a good selection now. I don't know if that's full. Oh, it does actually say 280 by 90, 280 by 60, 280 by 30. So no, that's a different one to that. Let's go back because we're running out of daylight. Okay. Bit of a bug there on the door. And all we've got to do is take the door and the brick pallet. And I've just got to hope a patch comes into the game to fix that other issue I've got with the pallet sticking in the ground. So yeah, one last check. We've done everything. There's no clean-up bonus. We've took all the items out. It's as good as done. And we want to close this contract, put them items away. We should just have enough time. It's only enough. 30-minute trip back. So doors are over here. So we have 3 pallets of bricks here. And like I say, I think I know what the issue is. I think the issue is here. There's something under the ground here and I can't clear it. If anybody's come across this bug and knows how to fix it, please let me know. Okay, so let's have a look at the orders. I can't remember if we've done them on this day or not. So, there is no premium, so we might have already done these. I don't think that's enough money to really worry about. I think I'm going to do this one with the common walls. We've got now 2 lights I can send as well. Yeah, we'll accept that order. No, I don't want that one. Because it's got the walls on and those are a bit tricky to get in the vehicles. I think that's the van we've got. Let's go with this one. Yep. I think we definitely need the bigger vehicle for this one. So this is the next upgrade we're probably going to get. Decent sized. Okay, so what do you need? Let's do the walls. Actually, yeah, do the walls first. So you need 150 centimeters, and I don't know which one that is, so let's get the scanner out. 150 centimeter, 120. Those 150s as well. Can only carry one at a time. It might actually be better for the other vehicle saying that after all. I've got to get 8 in here. Yeah, this is just going to be too weird for these. Got less than an hour, so this is probably the only order we're going to actually get done today. So, Korea, let's just go with a bigger wagon. I'll pay the extra money. Just so I can get it done quick. I'm hoping these just drop flat nice and easy. Yeah, I would like this vehicle. And I am tempted to just get rid of all these walls. And don't take these walls again until we've got the bigger vehicle, because it's so much trouble getting these in these vehicles. Just making sure I'm clearing the back door. We do need to make sure we close the contract off as well. And these extra walls should make up for the amount of lights we haven't got. Trying to run back as quick as I can between these. And just hope the back door closes. Otherwise we're going to be in trouble. And then we want the 2 ceiling lights. Now they are common, so they're going to be down this way. I think it's you. I can see the little bulb. Yeah, 1 of 11. Let's get the scanner out. It's going to be easier than guessing. And we only had 2 of them, so that's fine. So it's going to be you. Let's see how much we're going to get for the contract. Orders. We've got up to 89%, so we're going to get like 4 stars or something for it. End the order. 306, send the invoice. Okay. And then we want to go and close that contract off we've got as well. Complete the contract. Just so we get paid on the following day for it. And there's no other contracts I want there than both pause. And I don't think I've got enough time to do anything else here. So that's the day done. And I'll quickly start the next day. 25 in waste. 36 in gas because we had to do like 3 trips. 529, that's between the orders and the contracts. Let's take the next contract. So again, the top one I can't do. How close are we to the permit? Still need 2 more. So we've got 2 commons and a poor, so we'll probably do one of the commons. What are you? Demolish the house. Retrieve some items. Not too bad, but I've only got 1 day to do it. And that's another demolish house. So we'll do the one for the 1 day, and then if we've got enough time, we'll come back and do the other. Accept the contract. Now, do we want to bring the wrecking ball onto this one? It would make destroying everything so much easier. And it's pointless bringing too many bricks back until we get that brick pallet fixed. No, I want the money at the moment. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. We'll break them down, run round it, yeah. And we'll look at the orders in the next episode. So I'm going to call it there on this one. Thank you much, everybody, for watching, and I'll see you all again in the next episode.